About 2 years ago, some people and I were working on a project. The project itself never materialized for various reasons, but along the way we'd come up with some ideas for video content to populate our site and the respective YouTube channel. Although I wasn't able to use those ideas for the project, I thought it was interesting and potentially funny enough to hold on to that and use it at a later date, somewhere down the line. The plan was for me to do full-play live streams of the Dark Souls series. A notoriously hard video game series. The idea being that I'm known for kind of having a short temper and generally disliking these sorts of games, and it might be kind of funny to see me fail over and over again while a handful of other people are making jokes at my expense. Typical kind of fail video type stuff, with commentary from people that are watching me fail. As gamers, we've all watched videos of people failing and had a good laugh from time to time. But that's all changed as of about a week ago, and this sort of thing might just be the catalyst for my excommunication from the internet in lieu of recent events. Welcome to the present day, where a journalist who is terrible at games posted a video of himself being terrible at games, and thanks to certain people, this video exploded and garnered this journalist and his horribleness a lot of undue attention. It sparked debates about journalists needing to be good at games to be able to report on them effectively, and in return, other journalists and blogger types jumped onto this man's defense and started writing asinine articles about gamers need to stop fetishizing skill in video games, and then said journalist who was at the core of this issue dropped the boogeyman bomb and invoked Gamergate and Donald Trump as the reasons for all the blowback instead of just saying, yeah, I'm not good at this, and letting it go. We've gotten to the point where everyone is ready and waiting for a fight, but only one side really has any power when it comes to messaging and reaching the public eye at large, and that's the journos. Sure, gamers can speak with their wallets and that has an effect, but we're talking long game here, and the journos are the gatekeepers by and large and can shut down voices if they need to or want to. We've seen it for the past 3 to 4 years where journalists and professional bloggers have closed ranks and doubled down on their efforts to smear anyone who goes against them and have done their damnedest to shut down any forum where honest and open discussion might take place. And if they can't do that, they instead brand people Nazis, misogynists, racists, Trump supporters, etc., to discredit them in the public eye. So let's look at this objectively. Dean Takahashi is bad at games, that's verifiable. No one denies that. But did he deserve the metric ton of shit that got thrown at him for being bad at games? Did he deserve to be badgered, name-called, threatened, and harassed for being bad at a video game? The simple answer is no. Does he deserve to have his work scrutinized and his ability as a journalist called into question? Of course he does, as should anyone else who's supposed to be a skilled, knowledgeable professional whose job it is to inform the public and consumers about items they might potentially be purchasing based on the articles and reviews they've written. There's a certain trust established by the position Takahashi holds that is breached either intentionally or not by his lack of skill at his job. I don't think anything Dean Takahashi did was malicious. I don't think he set out to mislead anyone or hurt anyone. I just think he's really bad at his job, and his editors are equally bad at theirs. If you want to chastise Dean Takahashi and his editors, do so for them removing the update from the original article, which stated they mistakenly attributed the game's creation to the Super Meat Boy team and not the actual devs. This is the kind of incompetence I find objectionable and noteworthy. Not that the guy sucks at video games. The fact that he's bad at a game, sure, there's a discussion to be had there about his abilities to effectively speak on the topic of games, but something as basic as fact-checking the names of the people who made the game and giving correct attribution to the creators of Cuphead, that shows these people are truly bad at their jobs and incompetent and should be scrutinized for what they've done and not rewarded with page hits and thereby money. My overall point is this: I wish people would stop being so goddamn nasty on both sides of these arguments. We reached a point where real honest and open discussions can't happen because there are people who are stirring shit up on both sides and making this toxic stew that garners them page hits and via those hits ad dollars. This serves only their wallets while weakening the game community at large, and you really have to ask yourself, who gains from these posts? Who profits from the anger that is being generated when people on Twitter or some other website instigate their audiences into attacking someone? Sure, maybe the guy you think I'm talking about is on your side, but trust me, these folks are on one side and one side alone, their wallets. I'm not here to defend Takahashi. He's a terrible journalist and a terrible gamer, but I don't think he's malicious in the things he's done, and I don't think he deserves the shit people have given him. I think folks need to step the fuck back, hop off their high horses for a goddamn second, and take a hard look at the people they're getting their news from and their motivations, because these folks might not be the righteous conduits of information you think they are. Look, in the end, we're all human here. Be nice, folks. We all have faults. We're all bad at certain things. We're all good at certain other things. And none of us can throw stones.